Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to another interview, Learn from the Experts. We are speaking with Megan Tull this afternoon, and hold on to your seats because Megan Tull is a passion expert. She's going to talk to us today about reconnecting and reigniting our passion. So I got to tell you, when I met her and got on the phone with her, from the moment I heard, "Hello, Cynthia, how are you?" I could feel the energy in her voice. And I got to tell you, not that I ever need help reigniting any type of passion or energy, but boy, did she. And so with that, I'm going to say, Megan, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so excited I get to share you with our audience today. So thank you for making time.
Thank you, Cynthia, for having me. I'm so excited to be here and be of service to your audience today.
Well, yay. Now see, here shortly they'll connect with you and you'll have even more friends and connections than you already have, right?
Yes.
So let's just get started with questions so then that way everybody can reconnect and get reignited with their passion. And so as I shared with you and as our audience knows, I like to start with why. So for you, it's going to be a twofold question. So why are you a passion expert and why is it so important for us to reconnect and reignite our passion? So with that, go, the floor is yours.
Yeah, so I would love to share why I'm a passion expert. It's been quite the journey, I have to say. So I've been an entrepreneur most of my life, and I've had started and ran 7 successful businesses over the last, 30 plus years. And I've always started businesses around my passion and things that I was really interested in and excited about. And there were times that I have found myself not as passionate or excited about doing things. And, even though I'm super confident and determined and kind of, very goal oriented, I found myself, struggling a little bit or having to force or push things to come together and happen. And so I realized in those moments that I was doing the things I felt like I needed to do and kind of seeing what other people were doing versus really connecting my passion and doing the things that I love to do and that were truly my gifts and that I can use those in a way to be of service to others. And so I've spent my career over the last 18 years in terms of being a coach and consultant and helping women entrepreneurs in particular to turn their passion into a profitable business that they love. And when you're able to really live in your passion, then you're able to be truly fulfilled and really make the impact you are born to make on this planet.
Well, now, why is it so important for us to reconnect and reignite that passion? Now, you just shared that, okay? So what are the 3 questions that you suggest we ask ourselves in order for us to reconnect and reignite it and just keep the flame going?
Yeah. So, the reason why we need to do this is a lot of times we are on autopilot and kind of living our lives kind of in zombie land, right? We're just we wake up in the morning, crawl out of bed, and we just do the thing. And we really have lost that spark or that excitement or passion for life. And a lot of us women, we're such givers and we're doing for everybody else. And we're not necessarily feeling our soul or our spirit. And what happens is, our passion often is lying dormant within us. And we're not able to be fulfilled or joyful or, again, make the impact we're born to make when we're living in that space. So there are 3 very simple questions that you can ask yourself that will help you to reignite your passion and get that sparked. Because we all have, I really believe we all have a passion, and I believe our passion are also our gifts. I believe they're interchangeable. And so the 3 questions are, the first question is, what do you do that fires you up? What do you do that's really exciting and gets you going, gives you energy? So that's the first question. What do you do that fires you up? And then the second question is, what do you do that you can't help but do? So this is something that comes super natural. You just automatically do it. So for me, Cynthia, it's when I talk to somebody and they are excited about something and they're sharing that, my brain automatically will go into, ooh, how can they turn that passion or excitement into some sort of business where they can make money doing it? That is my zone of genius or my brilliance, and I just automatically go there. So sometimes it's unsolicited advice, but it just really comes naturally to me. So I believe we all have, something that comes natural, but often, which leads us to the third question, we're so close to it that we don't recognize that it's a gift or something special that we have. And so the third question is, what do people tell you you're really good at? Because often we need somebody else to point it out to show, oh, wow, Cynthia, you're so good at this. You should do more of that. And so those are the three questions. And really, when you answer those three questions, it should have a very similar answer, which will lead you to ultimately to your passion. So you can start, uncovering in that further and see how you can do more of that in your life or your career, or possibly start a business around it.
Wow. Okay, so those three questions actually just get the juices flowing, so to speak, to make us think and get us moving in the right direction. However, if my notes are correct, I remember my research and you also sharing that you actually have an assessment that you use with clients. And so I'm going to press pause on that for just a second, because I do remember that you shared for certain people that are watching the interview and you're listening to your tips, you have a gift for them. So I'm going to hold on to that for just a second. Now, I'm going to look down and I'm going to read my next question, because I meticulously wrote this down and I don't want to miss something because I think it's pretty good. So, okay, here. How is our unique value and passion connected and a key to our true happiness and alignment? So that's a big one.
It is. So one of the things that I have discovered, I've been working with, women entrepreneurs for the last, 18 plus years. And so one of the challenges I see is that so many individuals, they don't understand the unique value that they offer. So they don't have the confidence to present themselves in a powerful way, or charge or ask for what they're worth. So what happens is it keeps them playing small. It keeps them in their head with self-doubt. It really will prevent them ultimately from reaching their true potential. So, that whole unique value piece is so important to get in touch with. So I believe our unique value comes from a number of different things, and there's no two people on the planet that are alike. So the first thing is our unique value comes from our God-given gifts and talents, which again are, our passion. And it also comes from our education and our experiences in our life and our characteristics as a person and our values, our standards by which we live by. All of those things come together to make up our unique value. And when we really embrace that and take a look at that and really celebrate that and make that part of our extended journey and our future in terms of, that is the value that we can offer this world. All of those life lessons, all that experience, all of those skills, and you bring all that together and you look at that and it's like, wow, I'm pretty badass. I have so much value to offer, right? And it gets you into a place where you can start owning your value so you can start earning your worth. And when you own your value, you can, you really kind of set the tone and other people start to see your value as well. And when you're operating from that place.
Excuse me, Megan.
That's okay.
I was holding that in.
Bless you. Or is it a cough? Sorry, I couldn't
cough. Of excitement. Well, I completely agree with you, and thank you so much for sharing in so much detail. Now, could you share what is the name of your book, because you are also an author,
yes.
And wanted to share so much, so you wrote this book. And so tell us the name and a little bit about the book.
Yeah, I would love to. So this has been a dream of mine for the last 10 years. Prior to actually writing the book, I wanted to write a book, but it took me a while. So back in 2014, I finally decided it was time. So I wrote a book called The Passion Belief Method, Own Your Value and Earn Your Worth in Business. And it was launched back in 2016 and hit bestseller status. So that was exciting to be able to get my message out there in a bigger way. But the book is all about my passion belief method, which is my signature process to help people really kind of find their power. So it's 5 steps to your empowered self. And so that book is available on Amazon or basically any bookstore. So it's something that I'm proud of, that I can now leave my legacy behind and really share my message to the masses.
Well, thank you for sharing where we can find it, because you knew I was going to ask.
Right? I beat you to it.
All of this amazing information, reconnecting, reigniting, not only with our passion, but also connecting our true passion with our value, right? Our true value. Okay. So all of these wonderful, beautiful people that are listening and getting excited about reconnecting and reigniting their passion with their value, how do they get a hold of you so they can potentially work with you, as well as tell us a little bit about that free gift that you have?
Yes, I would love to. So I'm all over. You can find me on Facebook. I have a Facebook group called Passionista Nation for powerful women living their passion and purpose. You can find me there. Love to have you part of the group. You can reach out to me via email at support@megantull.com. My website's megantull.com. But I really want to leave you with this very special free gift that I'm super proud of. It was kind of like an extension of the book, to get free people from my book into my online community and really give them a tool that would be super helpful. And so this assessment, it's an online quiz that you can determine what your passion belief factor is. So where you stand when it comes to your self-worth, your value, your relationship with money, the level of passion in your life or in your career. And so when you take this test, you're going to learn a ton about yourself. And you are going to determine if you are a self-saboteur, which is down here. We don't want to be a self-saboteur, or a striver, or a passionista. And so we all want to be passionistas. And so if you're not quite there, you're going to get tools and strategies to help you get up to that passionista level. So all you have to do is go to pbmassessment.com, but there is an access code that you need, which is PBM, like Passion Belief Method, PBM Rocks. And you can get access to your Passion Belief Method quiz.
Okay, awesome. So 2 things. One, I will make sure, everyone, that it is also in the post, so the information will be there. If for some reason you miss it, you can direct message me, or you can direct message Megan on LinkedIn. The second thing I would like to say is, not only do we have passionistas, but gentlemen, you can be a passionista.
Oh, of course. I work with heartfelt men too.
There you
Absolutely.
go, exactly.
Don't mean to leave the guys out. Sorry, guys.
Oh no, gentlemen, we know you have passion too, and Megan will be more than happy to help you pull it out.
Of course.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Megan, thank you so much for sharing with us today these key things to help us, again, reconnect with our passion and reignite it, but not just reconnect and reignite, but keep it going, for us to actually have the skills to recognize when our passion level is beginning to lower, so we can fire it back up. So thank you for joining me today. I truly appreciate it. And I'm willing to bet we'll need to bring you back and talk some more about our passion and our value.
I would love that. Thank you so much for having me, Cynthia. And thank you, everybody, for listening.
All right. Next time, Miss Megan, keep the passion.